Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going over my bullet journal, the way I set it up. I hope that you get inspired or that you get at least some ideas on how to set up your own bullet journal going forward, or maybe for next year, or maybe for February. Whatever it is, I hope that you get inspired with this video. Before I get started, I wanted to mention that I just released my new affirmation cards, and they are available on Amazon. I will do a separate video all on this, but if you are interested in getting some affirmation cards for yourself to start off the year with a positive mindset, then I will leave the link to get the copy of your own cards in the description box below. So without further ado, let's jump into the video. First, we have the date. I don't really follow the bullet journal exactly the way other people do it. Like, I don't usually use the key, nor do I use the index. Maybe in the future, but right now I don't find a need for it, but we'll see. So as you can see, this is still all empty, and I did start it on the 6th. I was a little behind. I had, just got caught up in things. But anyways, as you guys know, I am not an artist, but I am trying so hard to just, draw my own things. So I found this person on Instagram, and of course that's where I get all my inspiration from, either Instagram, Pinterest, or other people here on YouTube. And I will share some of that with you, because as I started this, I stopped, and then I watched other people doing their bullet journals, and I got a couple inspirations from a couple of their pages. So I will share that when I get to it. But this is my cover page. I drew these little leaves the best I could and just did 2021, and I was really happy with the way it turned out. My next page that I did is an important moments page. So I glued these things on here, but what I intend on doing, I've already kept track of some of the things that have happened thus far in January, and I've put them in picture form, and I'm going to print it and put it on this page. I will share the way that page turns out maybe on Instagram. So if you're not following me on Instagram, make sure you check it out if you're interested to see how this page turns out at the end of January. And I think I'm going to do this for every single month, because I really like that idea of just seeing all the things that happen in one month in picture form. The next page I have is just a calendar. I didn't do a future log because, well, this is kind of like a future log, but not so much, like the way you're supposed to do it for the entire year, because I wasn't sure when I started this if I was going to still use this and my planner. I'm still debating. I think I'm just going to use this and not the planner. So I may do a calendar in February. I think it's going to change month by month. I'm going to see what works and what doesn't work and go from there. And I think that's the way you need to approach a bullet journal. Don't feel like you're stuck. Yes, you may do something out of order, and then you can just fix it the following month. I think that's what happened to me. Like, if I had my way, I probably wouldn't do this page at the front. I'd probably do it at the end. So maybe I'll do that in February. So maybe I'll start with a page like this and just go forward and fix it as I go. So this is my next page. I just did a quote here: dream big, live simply, give love, laugh lots, be grateful. I think this is just the mood that I'm going for this year, and that's it. So the next month, what I did is next page, I did a mood tracker, and I did a tracker for other things. Mostly the reason I wanted to do this is because, as I mentioned before in my vision board video, if you guys didn't see that, make sure you go back and watch it. I'll link it below. Also, I've been getting a lot of headaches in the last year and a half, and I really wanted to try to monitor or track my behavior and see what is it that I'm doing that's causing the headaches. So that's really why I did the mood and why I did all these things here, mostly to track my headaches. So that's what I did here. The next page, I did a fun January Tarot and Oracle reading card. I really just wanted to keep track of my cards, especially cards like this, or my oracles, and whatever reading I am getting. The next, I decided to do my gratitude log in this bullet journal. I know that in another video that I did for last year, I said, how many journals do I use? And I was using a ton of different journals, and I kind of still am using some. Like, for example, I'm using this journal as my diary, you know, to just document my feelings or what happened the night before or the day before and how I'm feeling overall. So I'm using that for this, for those kinds of thoughts, but I'm using this for a lot. Almost like I'm just going to use this, I think. I don't know. I have another thing that I bought, a notebook that I'm thinking I'm going to put things in there, like I said before, recipes and things that I'm really that I don't want to put in here, but I still haven't decided what I'm going to use that notebook for. I'm still using my book companion journal for, you know, for a companion for whatever book I'm writing. I'm using my super manifesting journal for planning out how I'm going to reach all my goals. But as far as all those other things like my gratitude log and my work and my scheduling, my block scheduling, all that stuff I'm going to do in here. My hope is that I can perfect it going forward. The next page I did the books that I'm reading this month. I'm currently reading 3 books. 2 of them are in audio form. 1 is in physical form. I started this book back in November, and let's take it. I'm a slow reader, and the self-compassion book, I'm not loving it, but I really want to finish it because, you know, I'm almost done with it, so I want to finish it. And Confessions of a Shopaholic, I like it. It's just a really, really long book. And I don't know what I'm going to put on this page yet, so I left it blank just in case. Next, this is something that I got from Bethany Atazetta from YouTube. Like I said, I had done all these pages, and then I was kind of like, oh, I don't know what else to do. So I jumped on YouTube and I looked for other people that had posted videos on their bullet journal. And this is one of the pages that she has, which is a business tracker. And I had never done something like this. I did have something to where I celebrated my wins. I did that on a weekly basis, and I love that, but I thought this was a really cool idea, and I like the way the page turned out. So I'm basically going to track my Instagram and YouTube growth for the entire year, so I can see how much it's growing or how much it's not growing. I'm also going to track my book sales, my services, my cards, and my earnings as best as I can. So we'll see how this page turns out this year, and you know, if I like it, I'm going to keep it going forward. The next page is I just hit the camera, sorry. I'm actually going to start using these cards to like keep, you know, secret some of the things that I have going on and some of the things that I'm thinking. But this is my brain dump page, so every time I get a new idea, I had this in my other bullet journal too. You know, I think you need a space for documenting all your ideas, so that you know, don't let them escape you, so that you can always come back and look for them and maybe take action on them, so that they don't just, you know, fly away from you and go into someone else. It's nice to write it down and then start working your way through that as the year goes on. The next page is my YouTube video ideas and my Reels topic. I've been doing a lot of Reels lately. Well, not a lot. I just started getting into it because I didn't know how to do it, and I'm still trying to perfect it. But these are real topics that I'm going to keep here for the month of January and keep it going. As you know, if I do them, mark it off. The same thing with YouTube ideas. So that's that. The next page I have here is my January to do. So I have here all the things that I need to do for the month. I've highlighted some of the things that I've already done, so that makes me happy. Then I am going to go away this weekend. We're going to Nashville, as you can see here. I won't be back. I'm leaving on Sunday, coming back on Wednesday, so I'm not going to be working. You know, I might work on some of these things if I can. I am going on a business trip, and I am going to be somewhere where I'm not sure if I'll be able to do some of these things. So I don't know if I can work on this because I'm working on something else. But that's why this week starts on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. And I'll tell you more about, you know, how I'm doing this in the next page, because I am trying to take Sundays off, as you can see here. So this is the first full week that I am going to try my block scheduling. I also did a video on block scheduling. If you haven't seen that, I will link it below for you guys to check out. I'm Never really tried it like this, so I'm going to give it a shot, and I'm still planning on it. I'm still working with it. I'm still trying to perfect it and see how it goes in the coming year. And every month I think I'm just going to try to make it better and better and better. So here we go. I did the to-do for the week. And what I did, I separated morning, midday, and evening. So on Monday is usually my home day. My husband, as you probably already know, if you follow me for any amount of time, my husband's a musician, so he works usually, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, if not Wednesday too. So Monday and Tuesdays is almost like our weekends, but we get back to work on Tuesday. But Mondays are usually, we run our errands, we go grocery shopping, I do laundry, I clean, those are the days that the Monday is the day that I do all those things. So what I did is I wrote things down that not only I do on the daily, but then things that need to be done, and then I'll scatter them throughout. For example, I know that I had to do laundry, clean, and grocery shop weekly. And I know that without a doubt, I work out, meditate, I journal, I visualize, I write in my manifesting journal, I pick out a card, and I visit my grandkids upstairs every morning before I even do anything else, right? And then there are also things that I need to do, like post on Instagram, record, post on YouTube, record, edit, and edit my book that I think I'm going to be getting by the time I get back from Nashville. I should have my next book, which is called Enough, from the editor, and I should be able to start, revising that and getting it ready for publication. So I'm hoping that's why I left a lot of room empty here, because that's what I plan on working on mostly when I get back. And then there are other things that I want to work on, like I want to start getting some more brand deals. I get contacted a lot from brands that want me to work with them, specifically on Instagram and some on YouTube, but they have not been aligned with my brand or the things, things that I don't even use or try. So I don't want to just try things that I haven't tried and just sell you guys on things just because they're approaching me. So what I really want to do is be intentional about the brands that I work with now, and I'm going to start reaching out to brands that I'm interested in working with in hopes that they respond back. So what I did is, in my morning from 7 to 12, I will pick out my cards. This every morning. I will journal, I will work out, I will go visit the kids, I will start laundry, and then go grocery shop. So that's from 7 to 12, that is what I'll be doing. Then from 12 to 1, I'll have lunch, and I'll be posting on social media. That's wrong right here. I'll be posting on social media between 10 and 12. And then I'll have my lunch from 12 to 1. And then I'm going to leave the rest of that time for writing and revising my novel, my next book. And then I will also put in some work in there as far as creating my media kit, creating an email, reaching out to potential brands. So I'm still working on this. And then in the evenings, what I do every night is I visualize, I write in my manifest journal, and I meditate. So those are the things that will pretty much this and this, or rather, this, because this is Monday, but in the mornings and the evenings are pretty much always going to be the same. And on Saturdays, I decided that I will be recording and editing all books, and all my YouTube videos, and that's the way that is going to work going forward. And I really, if you guys saw my vision board video, I really want to take this year slow. There's not a lot of things I want to do other than, publish my next book. I want to write more, and I wanted to release my work in progress club membership, which I did. And the goal for this year is just to get back to my health, to have an attitude of just calm and relaxed while still pursuing my goals and my dreams. But mostly I want to, take it easy. So I want to take Sundays off. If I am inspired to plan for the week, then I will go ahead and do it. I really want to. I always am. I don't see this as a problem because I don't see this as work. So more than likely, I will use Sunday to take off, relax, and then in the evening before, I go to bed, or sometime in the afternoon while my husband's at work, I'll go ahead and plan for the week. So that is pretty much the way I have January set up. We'll see how it works for the following months. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. If you have not subscribed, I would love for you guys to subscribe before you leave. If you want to get a copy of the I Am affirmation cards, I will leave it in the description box below. If you guys want to check out my new membership site, Work in Progress Club, I will also leave it below. And as always, I will see you guys again in a brand new video next week. Until then, stay safe.